Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Wow, that echo is crazy. Sorry about that. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in again for World Cup Livestream with 42. I am your host, Wen Lambo, and today we're joined by my lovely co hosts, Linda and Zenix. Okay,
Hi.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
hello. Okay, I think let's jump right into it. How about that? So yesterday was uh oh sorry, my brain got a little frog yesterday. Uh, Yesterday was France versus Morocco. During our discussion yesterday, we're talking a lot about both a very strong team, and I believe yesterday our that Linda and Zenix, both of you are rooting for Morocco, but for different reasons. How do we think about the result? I'll go with Linda first, I guess.
I mean, it's pretty sad. I wanted Morocco to at least score.
Uh huh.
But I guess I'm glad, like, Mbappe and France won because of the racist bitch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a win is a win, I guess. Right now, the World Cup to me is just vibes, you know? Um, like, there's, like, no one that, like, I really care about.
I mean, yeah, right. Like, I think unfortunately Ghana was eliminated uh, a couple rounds ago, and I think right now, is there any other Africa team left on the
I
match?
think that was the last one, right?
That was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I just feel like
Yeah.
right now it's like everyone's just like anyone but Argentina. So
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Right now, it's all European team. It's all like now it's Norway, England, Spain, Belgium, uh, Switzerland, and then Argentina, which is the only Latin American team right now. So wow, it is crazy. Like I think all the team from Asia and Africa has been eliminated already. It's kind of sad. We want more
it is
diversity.
sad.
Yeah, we want more diversity, even on the
Yeah.
football field. Yeah. Zenix, what is your comment on yesterday's match?
Um, it was, I'm not surprised. I knew I kind of like had in the back of my head that they were gonna win, but the odds were too good not to pass, like in case they did. So I did bet on Morocco.
Uh huh.
I also did like both teams to score, which is like it should be a safe bet. But lately I've just been having such bad luck because every time I bet both teams to score, they never do.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, other than um, sad or disappointment of Morocco didn't win, which is not like not the surprise, but just like we want to see something more exciting happen on the FIFA, right? But I don't think yesterday's match was like unfair or like rigged, right? It was pretty fair game. I mean, France is get what they deserve. That Mbappe is a superstar on the field, performed very well. I don't think there's anything like we feel like unfair from yesterday's game, right?
I don't
Okay.
think so, but it seems as if um, they want to do a rematch between France and Argentina. I feel like that's what's going to happen, but I don't want
Oh,
that
I
to
see.
happen. I would love to see like Norway go against Argentina,
Got
or
it. Got it.
like I would want to see something different this time.
Gotcha. 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 Yeah, I mean that's true. I feel like A lot of people are already talking about the final two team will be Argentina and France, right? And then looking at the the schedule, I mean, most likely if that could happen, I mean, they will not see each other until final, so that's most likely what happened. But yeah, I mean, I think they want to repeat the story, like repeat the script, kind of like like rematch on the final again. But yeah, we want something different. I feel like either Norway or even England, if they can do that, that would be nice. But who knows? We'll see. Um, I will share my screen. I think this is like rewarding time of every day of my life, which is take a look at the green button right here on 42. So uh, I would say okay, not like say it in front of you guys' face, but I'm happy. I kind of just like follow the consensus and actually bind the position of friends for weighing. I think what surprised me also, just like I think both of you said, one is Morocco didn't score. I feel very surprised, and then of course a little disappointed. But also, I was not. Um, I didn't expect that France will win over two, by two score. I think there will be just like one score game, like very tight. Both a very strong team. So I got that part totally wrong. But you know what? I'm happy with the thing I got. I got the result right. I got some like extra points from the decision I make from the total goal. So it's all right. I think I'm happy with this. I'm gonna claim my payout, and I believe today we have another match, which is happening. I think in 5 hours. Spain versus Belgium. I think it will be a Spain sweep. I think no brainer, right, Linda? Like I think just like Belgium is a pretty weak team. Uh, oh, sorry. I didn't know you drop off a little bit. So today's game, which is only one game, is the Spain versus Belgium. I feel like it's just gonna be a sweep. Like easily, Spain will win, and then it's just a matter of how many score Spain will win by, and the other question is if Belgium will score. What do we think?
Um, I kind of want Spain to win. Um, I think they'll both score, to be honest.
Uh huh.
Yo,
Yo, Lambo, nice to see you again.
yo,
Uh,
yo, what's good, guys? How's everyone doing today?
Not bad, not bad. Yeah. So, uh, I mean, we just finished talking about yesterday game, France Morocco. I think all three of us here were disappointed, not surprised by the winning of France, but we were disappointed of Morocco didn't score, and of course at this stage it's only Argentina and the other European team. So,
Well, I
we're
mean, I knew Morocco wouldn't score because Saibari was out, and Saibari is their striker, their best player. So I knew they were going to play defensive. I was like, okay, they're going to try to drag this to like extra time, and
uh huh,
maybe try to go to penalties where it's up in the air for anybody. But once Mbappe scored, I'm like, yeah, it's over. Like there's no way they can advance unless they go out and attack, and they can't really pull that off. And
uh
then what
huh,
happens? 2-0 right after. So I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
it's expected. France has a super team. Good luck trying to beat that.
yeah.
It's
I
a
mean,
legitimate super team.
yeah, and I think a lot of people are already starting to talk about like France versus Argentina, right? I think the rematch at the final, which is also things like I think our host here don't want to see. It feels like kind of boring. We want something new. We want something different. But I wonder what's your view on this? Like, what's your take?
um, Before the tournament, I always said England was probably going to do it because Tuchel is a tournament manager. I
Mm,
still think England is going to do it. I think France. I mean, I could be very wrong. I think France maybe in the final or the semifinal they might slip up because again they don't have leadership. They just
mm,
have a super team stacked with talent,
got
right?
it. Yeah.
But when things are getting sweaty, who's going to be their leader? I think like in the semifinals and in the finals, you feel that pressure a lot more. In
Got it. Got it.
2022, they had it. In 2018, they had it. 2026, they don't really have it like that. I
Mm,
personally feel. So if they're like 1-0 down or 2-0 down, and they need like a leader to like rally everybody and like finish this off and like carry us, I don't think they can do that. You know.
got
So
it.
that's what I need to look out for. They're playing Spain or Belgium next, right? So I mean, Spain is
Yeah.
going to be tough, but I think they could take Spain because Spain plays pretty spineless. Like Spain doesn't play with balls. And when you watch them, they're very passive. Like, oh, what do we do? Like, oh, they just
Yeah.
don't play with like, all
They're
right,
like
let's.
active. They're not like active attacking, right? They don't like have a
No,
plan
they
of.
attack. They pressure. They pass a lot, the tiki taka style, but they don't. They're not going to kill you. They're
I see.
just
They're
not
not
going to do
strong
that.
enough. Yeah, they don't strong
They don't
strong enough.
mentally.
Like that.
I don't think they are.
Got
And
it.
their
Got it.
talent can't outweigh that. And Yamal isn't 100% healthy, so there you go.
Got it. Got it. But what do we think about the today's game? Spain and Belgium. I feel like Spain will sweep this game. Like Belgium's like
Uh,
not gonna catch up with Spain.
Belgium was my upset for the quarterfinals. I said, okay, Belgium probably could advance.
For today.
Like I think England would make it. I think Argentina would make it. But I think for the upset for the quarterfinal, if I
Uh-huh.
had to pick one, it would have been Belgium.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So quarterfinal. So okay. So you feel like today Spain and Belgium will be probably like
Closer, I think closer than what people think.
close and more people. Actually, you know what? The draw is actually higher payout. Like more people think it will be a draw than Belgium win. So I feel like it could be a draw during the regular time, and then they'll probably go into like extra time and
Yeah,
penalty.
and then they'll probably like kill it off there.
Yeah, you know what? I I do not have my own idea, and then just like follow up whatever our my co-hosts say, and everyone watching this do your own research as well. This is my way to do my own research. Okay, I think I'm gonna put on the draw on the money line. By the way, guys, we have money line now, so it's gonna be so much easier to
Oh, thank God. Let's go.
let's go. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna do much because I don't have that much knowledge, and then I'm not like really know for sure where it goes. I think draw will be a safe position for me. And do we think it will be a 0-0 draw or 1-1-2-2 kind of thing?
But gun to my head, I'm gonna say 2-2.
2-2. Oh damn. Okay. You know what? 2-2. Both 2-2 and 1-1 has like more than 10x. So if I hit 2-2 today, my 10 USDT will give me 100 back.
Yeah, you owe me
So
coffee if you hit that, buddy. If 2-2 hits, you owe me coffee. I'm gonna remember
coffee,
that.
no, I'm gonna give you a 12-year the whiskey. How about that? And Linda, you
Deal. You know what? Deal. I'll take that deal any day.
okay, you know
Sounds
what?
good to me.
You know what? F it, okay? I'm not even do the 1-1. I'm not gonna do the 1-1. I'm just gonna do 2-2 and just put like I don't know why I feel lit right now. 25. How about that? If I get it, if we get it right, that'll be 200 back, and then all three of us we can have a proper meal. Let's do that.
I would like to go to a nice steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
So
Yeah,
true.
you know what? Steakhouse on me. 2-2. Okay, that's it. We also have go different. Okay, normally, this is where like I think 42 is kind of interesting because same match you can. There's like so many different things to to buying position. So you can either double down, right? Like just like what I did. I can on the money line I can do draw. I can also do 2-2, double down on the drill position, and I can also do goal differential and total goals. So I today normally like Lambo, you haven't been in the previous stream before. Before I always do hedging, right? Like if I buy one team win on the other market, I will try to get draw or other team win. But today I'm going to double down. So draw another 5 on draw. So that will give me almost 40 if I get this right. And total goals, since we're doing 2-2, I'm going to do total goal 4 and double down on those. So I'm going to, so either all in or 0. Okay. That's the spirit of today. FN. Okay. Positions are in. Okay, what do we think? I think that'll be all of my position I want to do. I think that should be it. I don't think there's anything. Yeah.
I personally on like my account on the betting app, I did Yamal to score or assist. That's kind of like my bet for the day. Yamal to score or assist.
Got it. We do not have this on 42 yet, unfortunately. But
yeah, that's like sportsbook shit. But yeah, that's just my prediction. I think Yamal gets a goal or he assists.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think I cover all with our strong thesis of it will be a 2-2 draw, and then I think that's it. I'm very happy with the decision I make. I know it's very risky. This is probably the most risky position I got so far since the beginning of the live stream. But I think at this stage of the World Cup, I need to get some risky sometime too. So this is the risk I'm willing to take. With that being said, are you guys gonna watch this game? Or
I'm gonna try to watch it. I'm gonna try to watch it in a bar. I gotta feel out. I gotta feel out what spots, and maybe in a city I'll pull up. I'll feel out a spot or two.
Gotcha. Okay. That's Linda. Are you gonna watch it?
I'm gonna try.
You gonna try?
What happens? What time is it?
At 3 p.m. today.
Okay.
So I thought it was 4.
I think it's 3 or 4.
It's 3 or 4, either one.
Yeah, either one. But I think I'm just gonna like play it in the background. Zenix, are you gonna watch today's game? I don't know, Zenix, can you hear us? Okay, maybe she's
Xanax.
She probably has some technical issue over there. It's okay. I think we're all gonna watch this game. I'm gonna watch it not in the bar, but I will probably play it in the background just to know what's going on. I do want to, get the first-hand excitement from the game, not just like watching, like reading tweets afterwards and watching people's highlights. Cool. I think that will be it from the World Cup. You know what's interesting? I talked with Linda yesterday as well. A couple days ago, all of us were still talking about Ansem, and now everyone's focus is on Robin.
What I tell you guys, and what happened? It dropped from like 400 mil to like 250 mil, like in a fucking candle, right?
Yeah, and then yesterday, I think Ansem did like a whole day of stream.
You got to keep that coin going. Everyone's on Robinhood now. Shout out to Robinhood chain. I've been searching on Robinhood. They changed the game for everybody. Let's go.
Lil Moon has been cooking on Robinhood.
Yeah, I've been cooking, bro. Like, I mean, I'm up like 5 figs just on Robinhood chain. A few people I know. Like, this is what trenching is supposed to be like. This is what it is. Like, I scanned something at like 10K. It goes to like 200K. Like, this is what it's supposed to be. Like, this is what it was back in the day before pump fund extractors ruined everything, right? And before the streamer KOLs ruined everything. Like, this is what it felt like. Like, you find things early. You find memes early. Okay, this meme is connected to Vlad Senev through this and that. Okay, I'm going to bet on it. And then people see the vision, and then it goes up like 20x. Like, this is what it's just so fucking good to be back, bro. It's so fucking good to be back.
I heard people saying like this remind them of 2023 or even like 2021 altcoin kind of craze. Uh, but okay, this is actually an important question. A vibe check. Do you think? Do we think this is the beginning of things getting better, or this is just like a
Well,
short
yeah,
period?
yeah, Ansem hit 400 mil. I mean, we have a brand new chain, and they had like 170 mil runner. Like, yeah, shit is really back. I don't know how
Yeah,
long it's gonna last. I mean, knock on wood, right? But
yeah.
I mean, yeah, take advantage while it's here. From my history, don't overthink it. Don't plan for the future.
Profits,
Don't do
profit.
it.
Yeah,
Don't do what the streamers do and be like, oh yeah, I'm predicting this is gonna. Don't do that. Just take advantage of it while it's in front of you.
you know what?
Like what
Uh-huh.
everybody does is they get a little taste of it and they think, oh yeah, this is gonna win over 100 million people, or this is the future of airdrops, so this is how it needs to be done, or this don't waste your time doing that. You know what I mean? Just enjoy it while it's here. Nobody knows the future. Nobody knows how long it's gonna last. Just take
Yeah,
advantage of it now. That's the best way to go about it. Don't When streamers and KOLs they get on here and they try to give predictions and try to like help with their brands out, they end up being wrong, but they
uh-huh.
virtue signal, right? Just
Yeah,
just
I mean,
make your money. Be a
yeah, I
trencher,
mean,
make your money right now. Don't overthink it. You know?
yeah. And also like all the people like megaphone like shouting out like well answer to 1 bill. Now they're all like on Robinhood. And this like right, this
There's
is
no loyalty. There's no loyalty with
But
traders.
that,
no no no.
but
Absolute
that's the way it's
zero.
supposed to be. But that's the way it's supposed to be. Like there's not supposed to be. It's a gladiator arena. I told you guys that on the last stream. It's a gladiator arena.
Yeah,
If I don't take your head off, you're gonna try to take my head off, and that's the way it's supposed to be. It's healthy. When you see like people in the industry say PVE, PVE, like no, this is the trenches. We're all every man for themselves. Like we all have one goal: to make money and put it in our pocket.
make money put
And
it. Yes,
that's it.
profit.
We're not loyalty. We're not. Yeah, we're gonna rally around this guy, and everybody's gonna make. No, nobody does that in real life. You know what I mean? That's like Rasmer bullshit. Don't listen to it.
Yeah,
Just listen.
I
Think like a trader. Your money needs to go in my pocket, and
wait, wait. You watch
but
that
it's the
show?
opposite way. But it's the opposite way. Like for another trencher, my money needs to go in their pocket.
Yeah.
That's the way the game is played in reality. You know.
Wait, you watch that show,
I've
Traders?
never even thought of it that way.
But I mean, Linda, listen, like, who do you think you're trading against?
I know.
Yes.
It's just the reality. That's sort of like when the industry virtue signals about PVE, everybody making money, everybody wins. Like, they're just virtue signaling. They're out of touch with reality. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
it's the same thing, right? Like those coins, like those meme coins, they don't create like actual value. It's all just
these
vaporware,
aren't
right?
these aren't businesses creating revenue and like everybody that holds it gets to share the revenue. No, we're not doing that. It's the gladiator arena. If I
Yeah.
don't take your head off, you're gonna take my head off. But the
Yeah.
thing is, with Robinhood chain, we're all still kind of early on it, right? Well, I mean, for the
Yeah.
most part, right? And people are still speculating. People don't know how crazy Robinhood chain can be. Maybe it's the new Solana chain. Nobody knows. I can't
Yeah.
give a prediction. That's why I'm saying, you know what? Right now, it feels like we're early. Right now, people are speculating because nobody knows how big this can be. Right now is when you have to attack and like lock in and focus and trench. This is what it's supposed to be like. When I see people on Twitter like saying, "Oh yeah, why are you sticking up for Vlad? He doesn't care about you guys. Go back to Solana." Like,
It
bro,
doesn't
shut the
matter.
fuck.
It
It
doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Exactly. Like, what are you people talking about? Like, again, the trencher's goal is to make money, and this is where we can make money. We're gonna go here. It's not that complicated. It's not that deep.
Tolly doesn't care about you either, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what again? These people. You know what? You know what the problem is. You know what the problem is, Lambo. The
Yes.
problem is people came in 2024 during the Solana craze. That's when they
Mm,
kind of got their fame and notoriety during that, and they don't know any other way.
that's
They
true.
don't understand like, hey, this is some brand new thing happening, and people leaving Solana to do that, they can't fathom that. They think, oh, they'll be back, they'll always be back, but no, this is some brand new thing. Like people are going to take advantage of it. There's a lot more. There's a lot of new upside. I don't want to say more upside, but there's new upside because there's newer participants coming in every day. We couldn't say that for Solana, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like what I remember. It's the same group of people when base starting to have something going on, and they all like swarm to base, right? And then the base trenches was not doing well, and then they go back to Solana. It's the same thing. Like they just follow the money. It doesn't matter. Which is like
That's their goal. That's their
yeah,
goal. I need to make money. How am I going to do that? I got to follow the money.
just follow the money. Yeah. Um, I was going to say, yeah, uh, back to the Anson stream, which one thing I found, like, I feel like that's a very strong signal that he is definitely trying to work his back, like, rally people back in, is he keep mentioning about the airdrop in 4 months, I think.
In 4 months, isn't he? He's been airdropping like since he got it. He's down to like 58%, right?
Yeah, I think something like that. But also, like, on the stream, he keep telling people, like, oh, your other celebrity are like all grifters, like they all want to extract your
But
value.
he was promoting all of them. People told him like this was a bad idea, and he was
Well,
promoting them.
he did admit he made a mistake.
Yeah, 2 years later.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it was obvious. Like, what was Iggy Azalea going to do in crypto, bro? Well, again, all she did was virtue signal, and then she took people's money. Like, people straight told him, bro, this is what's going to happen. You got to listen.
Yeah.
But he liked the attention he was getting, and he didn't listen. So there you go.
Yep. So
What do you think all these celebs were going to do? Like, shake hands with a bunch of crypto people? Would you pull up to our events and pull up to our meetups and shit? Like, what did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. Like I think they just like they just like get the money out and that's it. Use their distribution, use their fan base. Yeah.
They just like the attention, I think, and they just like, yeah, I'm going to benefit off it, you know.
I think the sad part is they didn't even bringing like Web2 people in.
Because they know it's a waste of time.
Yeah, like, I think that's the saddest part. Like if they can bring more people into us, I will say that will just justify their token launch. But they're literally just like in here and then just extract the money from the CT people and leave, and that's it. It's like, all right, like there's no like positive value you like bring into the society.
It's just because I mean that was the Malay coin last year. Like they brought in all the streamers like Thread Guy and Gigi to like stream it live.
Oh
whatever. Yeah, like that, like clearly like they're doing that because they want crypto people. You can't bring in new people. These guys can't bring in new people to crypto, but they want the crypto money. Like even Malay said that after Rug. He's like, yeah, the only people that lost money in it were crypto people. Fucking Argentinians didn't lose money on that shit. It was fucking crypto people. You know, and that's fucking obvious. Like you can't. Outside people are too smart to crypto these days. Maybe Robinhood can change that. I don't fucking know, but yeah, I mean the normal person doesn't really fall for this shit. It's just us for the most part.
I don't think you can buy Robinhood Chance meme coin on Robinhood app, right?
I think no, you can bridge on there. So yeah, you can technically, not like. There's a way. I don't know exactly how, but there's a way.
Yeah, but
they're not going to show it like right next to Apple and Tesla, right?
Exactly. And that's my point. Is that I think this kind of the same thesis when people talking about Base and Coinbase is that people used to think that the memes on Base can show up on Coinbase, so then people who don't trade memes or not in the CT, they will buy meme coins on Coinbase. But no one will do that. If they only use Coinbase app, that means they probably only buy Ethereum and Bitcoin. Right?
Yeah, like basically, and it just sits there for like years and shit.
For years, they're not active trading. They don't want to do that.
But that was the thing with Coinbase and Base were finessing all these projects for. They were finessing all these projects to come to Base. Like, oh yeah, how does 100 million users sound? And this and that. Like they kept selling all the Coinbase users as potential users for these projects, and again, like most of those accounts were dead as fuck. Like they weren't going anywhere, and they're not leaving Coinbase to do anything outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, like you said. And Coinbase and Base used to finesse projects doing that. That was because even for a Base project I advised, I was picking that up. I'm like, oh, okay, you guys are shady like that, because they would basically sell like potential base projects on the lie. Like, oh yeah, you have potential for all these users. We're Coinbase, and these potential users can go to your project, and then they would go to base and they would get like 12 users. Like, what the fuck you do over here, you know? And then
Yeah,
meanwhile in Solana, like they were getting way more users.
yeah. I agree with that. So this is like what I say, like the pattern. But I think people is not buying that anymore. And to be fair, I don't think Robinhood is promoting that kind of thing. At least I didn't hear that. They didn't say like, oh, if you launch a Robinhood chain, you will be listed
Yeah,
on Robinhood.
they're not trying to do that. They're realistic about everything. They're not trying
Yeah,
to finesse people. They're not trying to finesse projects. I mean, this is why he's embracing memes. He's just embracing activity. He's like, hey, I support all activity. I'm
it's
not
follow
selling
money.
projects on lies and things. You know,
Yeah,
I gotta respect it.
yeah. I think so too. And then also I think this is like huge difference. Like Vlad, like just straight up, admit that okay, Robinhood is good for memes too, and then their team apparently has exposure to Cash Cat and other meme coin too, like really like make it very bullish for the community, right? Or like traders, or not community but traders, and they're all like aping into Robinhood chain. um yeah, I think this is like gonna go for a while. I don't think this is gonna be like very short term thing.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah, bro. We haven't seen anything like this in maybe 3 years.
Yes, yes. So I'm
Yeah,
I'm
clearly,
very
we
excited.
haven't. So
I don't think there's any fuck up yet, which is good. Normally, like big things like this, they will have some fuck up. I think the only fuck up they have, just from my perspective, because I am a like dev background, is they didn't pay for Etherscan, so they do not have a proper
yeah, no, yeah, I don't have a
project.
scan yet.
Yeah, but to be fair, like people can do that with other trading apps. They get whatever information they want, and it's fine, right? Like if the chain right now is mainly for trenches and memes, I do not think the blog explorer is that important for the people. I think
I
maybe
mean,
sometimes. Yeah,
most trenchers I know on Robinhood right now, they're using terminals. Like I use BaseBot, right?
yeah,
Friendly show, but BaseBot I can see like any of the .eth names that are buying or any like other tracked wallets that are buying. So I can definitely see like some activity. I don't get a block explorer, right? But like for
yeah,
any bag, I can definitely see like activity going on. I can see the holders and things like that. I guess because a lot of trenchers they're not used to Ethereum addresses, right? They're used
that's
to
true. Yeah,
Solana. You got to
it's a
remember,
lot.
like a
Yeah,
lot of the people we're trading with, they had no idea. Oh shit, I gotta buy. I got a bridge. How do I do that? And like they're very clueless about it. It's
yeah,
funny to look for us to look at it, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Most
yeah,
of these guys never interacted with Ethereum before, maybe with Base. But then again, you have the FOMO app crowd. Like
yeah,
they don't even know the fucking difference. They have USDC. Okay, I buy this coin. It's going up.
yeah,
You know, that's the way crypto should be, frictionless. That's why I love the FOMO app because people
yeah.
don't have to think about bridging and doing all this shit. It's like, okay, I'm a USDC here. They integrated Robinhood chain. Okay, I'll buy some coins.
And they buy
That
it
simple.
with the Apple Pay. You can even do Apple Pay on this.
Does FOMO
Yeah,
have a terminal?
they don't need a
I don't.
terminal. They have the app.
It's an app. It's on your phone. Yeah, I don't think you can do like any web. They don't even have a web page app. It's only on. I think it's only on phone. Yeah,
Smart.
yeah, and you can just go anywhere. Like I literally downloaded it yesterday for Robinhood, of course, and then today was like getting all the notification, like which trader just do this and then do that, and then it's like really gave you FOMO. Like the name is like
Not to,
perfect.
not to segue, but that's what I was thinking about that with Cream, my app that I'm building. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
should I have a desktop version of it? Should I have like maybe a Google extension, or should I just keep a mobile app and just keep that going? And I'm like conflicted on that too. I would love something like a desktop app for people, but even still, like maybe I do that. I don't even know. I mean, the FOMO model is really working. So
Yeah, but also I think FOMO's app works because nowadays most people trading on the go on the phone, right? Like we've seen less and less people like sitting from like four monitors like a quant before like doing like studying the chart or something. They mostly just like, oh, okay, someone on this Twitter see this, I'm gonna aping right now, right? I think that like from the Solana kind of crowd, that's what happened. That's what I observe. So I think that makes sense for them to keep using the app format. Cream, I don't know. If to be honest, if I'm a user, I definitely will track my portfolio on mobile a lot more. Like to do
Yeah, because
that.
it's such a convenient thing. Just like
Very
have it on
convenient.
mobile.
Yeah, and then the Telegram, everything's on the phone. So like my communication, my alpha, and my portfolio should be all in one device and easy to track, right? So I think if I may, as a user, the feedback will be I would definitely want to use on the app. Do I want to have on the desktop? I want to have two. To be honest, if I'm like sitting down in the office, like just like trying to figure out, but yeah, I'm very excited to see like the Cream app showing up.
Yeah, I'm literally working on the UI right now. I'm just fixing up some things. I'm very happy with where it's going,
Uh-huh.
and I think I'm very proud of where everything's at right now.
Awesome,
Gotta be
awesome.
honest with you.
The ship date is still August.
I don't want to put pressure on myself to get rush things out, and I'm not happy with it. So maybe September, October. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
playing it by ear.
okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep building my portfolio so I can see them on Cream. Um, let's go back to the Robinhood thing. I'm showing the screenshot. Sorry, not screenshot. Screen sharing on the markets under the memes. So we have Cashcat, which is I think right now it's the top runner. We also have Juggernaut, Hoodrat, which to be honest, I think you call Hoodrat in
Yeah,
your
Hood
chat.
Rat, I got in early. I'm up pretty nice on Hood Rat, so I'm like celebrating. I might go to a nice dinner today. I might treat myself. I got to see.
Ooh, okay. We do have a FTV buy today. Um, where do you think, like as a holder, where do you want to see your back is going?
Well, I wanted to go to 100 mil. I mean, this reminds me of like late 2023 Solana when it was like really heating up, like very early November. This was before Ansem got in. This was like Myro, that level of early. This was way before Pump Fund, people before it was even a thing, right?
Yeah.
It does feel like that, and like people don't know how high the ceiling can be. I mean,
Yeah.
we already have the big crypto Twitter KOLs like fighting against Robinhood. Like you're not really seeing Ansem talk about it. You're not seeing Rasmer, Thread Guy really talk about the coins on
Yeah.
there, or they're not trenching on there. And it's weird. Like, why the fuck aren't you guys supporting this new thing? I thought you guys were trenchers, but they seem very out of touch, right?
Yeah.
But it feels like we're kind of countering them, and the users are doing this brand new thing, and that's without KOL support. And look how high things got without KOL support. That's the way you have to look at it. There's no crypto industry love happening. This is just straight user power,
Wait, do
which
we
is
think? I feel like there's a sense of shifting in the paradigm because
it
before,
is
right?
people are rebelling again. It's like a punk rock kind of thing. Like Solana is this new mainstream, very very basic cookie cutter bland thing, and Robinhood chain for right now, it might not last, but right now Robinhood chain feels like that punk rock band that's coming up under that just takes over everything.
Yeah.
It's not going to flip Solana, right? But for mindshare wise, short term, it definitely is.
It's a top
And if
number one. It's top number one. Yeah, I'll say there's
and the
no
rest
doubt.
of the rest of the crypto industry feels like they're sleeping on it. Like some of them are coming out and be like, "Yo, okay, I'm gonna embrace that new cool thing that the users are fucking with," and then the other part of the industry, they're fighting against it because they think we need to be loyal to Solana for whatever reason. Like again, like Solana used to be that punk rock thing back when Ethereum was dominating, and then people saw like how much opportunity, how high the ceiling was on Solana at the
One
end of
sold on the dream. Yeah,
2023.
one sold on
Yeah,
the dream.
and again, like it's Solana became that insufferable mainstream brand, and now Robinhood Chain is that new punk rock rebellious brand.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta look at it. Back in the day, Solana was that punk rock rebellious brand that people were gravitating to. It's just weird to see that flip now, right? It's like your favorite indie band becomes like the corny mainstream band, right?
Yeah. 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 The,
That's
the,
how you got
the,
to get. It's a changing of the guard.
I'm pretty bullish on Robinhood chain. The more I'm looking at it, I think it's one thing I don't think most people see it. Well, they probably see it too, but just like when like Base, Solana, and those chains when they uh launched, there was not that many like a launchpad, like successful launchpad support launching memes on those coins, right? It was very tedious work for dev to launch a coin. But now, like, it almost feels like day one they have multiple launchpad supporting it. It's really easy to launch a coin. It almost feels like Robinhood when they launch the chain launch, the infrastructure for the trenches on Robinhood also almost complete. Right before, if you want to like get on Solana, the bridge to Solana, it's like a really tedious and dangerous path for like new users. Now, like Lambo say, like you just put on FOMO and then you don't even have to know what's going on, and then you can immediate trade and get information. I think all of those infrastructures, again, from like a developer perspective, making things so much easier for the trench on Robinhood happened. So that's my first point. My second point is I also truly believe like we are still very early on these trenches. For one matrix and one matrix only, is that there are not that many Chinese city talking about Robinhood yet. I think that's a very, very interesting matrix here. So I think once the Chinese trencher coming in, I think there's gonna be like a really, really, crazy, battlefield for all the trenches across the world. I think right now it's still kind of early, and we have a lot of early runners, and you might be quote unquote easier to profit from the current trenches. But I think once more people know, and once more like you know the crowd coming in, you're gonna get crowded, and we're gonna have you know other sort of problem. But I'm really bullish. I think so far they've
Same,
done everything right.
same, bro. Same. Linda will tell you, I've been somewhat pessimistic on crypto. Maybe that's an understatement, right?
Yeah.
But this woke me the fuck up. I'm like, okay, we're fucking back. I just shared a coin at 10K in our group and it's at over 300K now. Like, this is what the trenches is supposed to be like. This is what it's supposed to feel like.
This
When
is your
it's
fluke
not
in.
like,
Yeah, this is your fluke in.
not even my flu. This is like, I'm back. That season when MJ came back from baseball and he's like, okay, I'm back.
Oh
from
yeah,
NBA.
I'm back.
Let's-
Let's
That's
get
what it
another
feels
repeat.
like.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
let's do
another.
another three-peat. That's what it feels like, And yeah, I'm hungry again. Like I feel fucking motivated to like trench again, like I used to back in the day. Like I'm still that fucking dog. I could still see like the vision for memes and shit, and like early, I can get people to believe in them, and then they can see my vision. Everybody lost that with Solana because it came to KOL fest. Like nobody would do anything unless the KOL
Yeah.
was involved, and
Yeah.
the meme became super irrelevant. It was just about wallets. Is Gaken? No, okay, I'm gonna insta sell. Like that's how Solana felt for like a long while. But now it feels so much more refreshing. Like, okay, I see the vision for this meme. Okay, this is connected to Vlad in this way, or
Yeah.
I could see, okay, like even with hood rats, I was even telling my boy, like, yeah, I could see like Robin Hood trenchers that call themselves hood rats and shit. I could see that happening. Like that's their name. It's like the new
Yes,
Soilana
Robin Hood.
Manlets, right?
Yeah. I agree.
It's like the brand. Hood rats are the new Solana Manlets, and it's like, okay, we could definitely like I can push this narrative, and like more people can believe it, and more people are believing it, and then the coin goes up when more people believe it. So like, yeah, this is what trenching is supposed to feel like, bro. You make people see visions.
I totally agree. Like, and then the other thing, like, I found it. Sorry, this we're going over time, but this is one last thing I want to point out. Like, really echoing your point here. Solana somehow at this time, it feels like it's a KOL lead movement, right? Like,
Yeah, and it's lame.
if a coin doesn't have a KOL promoting it or associated with a KOL, it's really hard for this token to take off. However, on the Robinhood chain, the coin either directly connected to Vlad, the founder, which is a safe thing, right? Because you have like a like a one spiritual leader like of the whole ecosystem leading the whole meme, right? There's like no beef on that, or it's a total grassroots movement. Like I don't see anyone like a big KOL be the face of Juggernaut. I haven't seen like big KOL be the face of Hootrat or Catch Cat, right? I haven't seen like when you're talking about those tickers, you have a connection to one KOL, at least right now, right? So I think that is like that's what people want. People want like, oh, this is actually a work from the crowd, and also kind of reflecting the spirit of the real Robin Hood in that story, right? Like it's for the people, and it's by the people. So
I didn't think of that. That's a really good way to look at it. Like this is Robin Hood. Like
I mean, guys,
that's a
that's
re-
how
really unique
that's
way to
how
look at it.
every chain started. That's how ETH started. That's how Solana started. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Like,
yeah,
it all
yeah,
starts
but,
like it's PVE and then it becomes PvP. Like,
yeah,
that's
but
how
Linda,
it is.
that's the thing, right? Like we can like for all the people like watching this, I also agree with you, Linda. Like everything start with that, but then they turns into, it just money push to that direction, right? But that also means we're very early, so might as
That's
well just
why.
take
That's why I
advantage.
said don't try to predict the future. Don't be like one of these guys like, oh yeah, this is gonna win 100 million users. Retail is gonna come back by the millions. Like don't be one of those guys. Like trade what's in front of you right now. That's the best advice you can get. Look what's in front of you right now. We're early. There's still a lot more upside to it. We don't know how high the upside can be, but there's still more upside left, right? Trade what's in front of you. You're going to feel it out and you're going to know when things are getting quiet or things peaked. Then you could reevaluate it then. It's very hard to give predictions and shit in this industry because things change by the day. I mean, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Robinhood chain wasn't even popping like that, and now it's the talk of the town. We don't know what next week is going to bring. Maybe it's dead. Who the hell knows? But for right now, it's still hot. So take
It's still hot.
advantage of it.
Take
Take
advantage of it.
advantage while it's hot.
Got it. Yeah. On the 42, we're gonna have way more Robinhood chain tickers on for the people can if you're late to the trenches, if you want to double down, if you want to hedge, we're gonna push that. And I mean, I enjoyed the conversation with both of you. I think I will do more. Keep monitoring the situation and putting down more analysis over this. And yeah, we'll see. Well, that is the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for joining me and joining us today, Lambo. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy building your cream. Oh, that sounds so.
Yeah, and I
good.
just came back. I just came back to the gym. I'm about to get a smoothie, and then I'm just gonna chill and keep building cream. The good thing is, I've been playing with. I got Fable back again. They reset our
Fable 5,
limits,
yes.
and I got a GPT 5.6 Soul. So I'm like kind of running both. I have a Codex and I have an open code. So I'm like kind of doing two different objectives like
Yeah.
simultaneously. So I can let them run. I can grab a smoothie. I can come back and like reevaluate the work and shit like that.
Yeah,
You know?
yesterday reset was a really good from Cloud.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that I was saying even before, like there's AI is way more interesting than crypto right now, and then Robinhood chain comes along, so I'm like, okay, you guys got my attention again,
Yeah. Nice. Linda, before we go, I know you started to calling early calls on Robinhood chain stickers. Any other parting thought before we go?
Well, I'm looking at 401k here.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, Hood Rat. I think Hood Rat's going to be like a big one. So
Hood Rat, let's go.
And also, people are talking about tendies.
Tendies?
Yeah, tendies.
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard tendies. I heard tendies the other day.
You know, like Linda, you know where to call if you want to see this market on 42.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Thank you both for the wonderful live stream. Enjoy talking, and hope everyone watching this enjoy the conversation as well. Enjoy the trenches while you can. Make some money, profit, and enjoy the summer. Enjoy the football. It's still happening. So, well, thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.